10 twin flame secret signs and stages nobody talks about. I wanted to create this video because along my twin flame journey, as I've always been exploring twin flame videos myself, there are certain things that I have always wanted to hear more about that I feel like I often didn't hear people saying or talking about the twin flame journey, about the types of things that we can experience in this connection that are just confusing or downright weird. So I put all of those signs together, those unexpected twin flame signs and stages, things that happen that no one really prepares you for. And I put them all together into this one video, and I want to share them with you now. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. The first thing I want to say is thank you so much to each and every one of you out there listening. Our community here is growing and expanding so fast, and I can already sense all of our collective energy, this energy of mutual support and love for one another along this journey, and I just feel so honored to be able to share this space and this platform with you. So if I do resonate with you, please consider subscribing to this channel, joining our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. The first twin flame secret sign no one tells you about. How intense the obsession phase is. I know that I hear this mentioned from time to time, a video here and there on twin flame obsession. But until you've experienced it and felt it, you don't really understand how much this is going to completely overtake your mind and your life, and how instantaneous it's going to be. I find that so often with twin flames, this obsession begins literally the moment we see our twin flame, and it can catch us completely off guard because you may not be the type of person who is typically obsessed with other people. In fact, normally when this happens to us as twin flames, we aren't used to being the obsessive one. We aren't used to becoming obsessed with a person in a romantic way. But meeting your twin flame the first time will trigger this obsession within you, this deep, insatiable desire to know them. I think that this obsessive energy just comes from feeling this deep, profound, and completely unexplainable connection to our twin flame, even upon just seeing them and feeling so knocked over by this familiarity, by this intuition that they're going to play a huge role in our lives, that we find ourselves just needing to know more and more about them. If you don't know their name, maybe you didn't even speak to them, you will find yourself doing everything you possibly can to figure out who they are, because you already have this familiarity, this feeling that you do know them. And it's almost as if that intuitive knowing is seeking external validation. It's as if you need to confirm all the things you already sense about them by figuring out everything you can about them. And I feel another reason for this obsession is after meeting your twin flame, it feels so good to be in their presence. In their presence, you feel so heard and seen, understood. You even feel caught up into this higher realm, this third energy that I'll talk about later in this video. It's like nothing you've ever felt before, and you find yourself craving it. You become addicted to that feeling, to that energy you share in one another's physical presence. So you find yourself doing anything to be able to be around them all the time. The second secret twin flame sign that kind of comes partially from this obsessive energy is that you will begin to feel physically and emotionally exhausted at times from always feeling their presence energetically, especially after physically meeting them. Although our twin flames are energetically present with us from birth, our entire lives, when we meet in the physical, this bond is activated to a greater level. Because of this, often after meeting our twin flame, we can quite literally feel them energetically in the room with us at every moment of the day. Or thoughts about them can pop into our head at the most random times. We can experience physical, what I call phantom touches from them, even when they're miles away. And all of these senses combined, these feelings of being able to sense their energetic presence when they're not there, either through physical sensations, through our thoughts, through our emotions, can all become very distracting. We can find it very difficult to return to our day-to-day lives. It's as if after being caught up into this higher realm, in the presence of our twin flame, meeting them for the first time, it's difficult for us to assimilate ourselves back into our current reality. Sign number 3, a twin flame secret sign or stage that nobody talks about. I find that oftentimes with twin flames, friends and family either don't like your twin flame, get a bad feeling about them, or reject the idea of you being with them altogether. On the surface, externally, there are many things about the twin flame connection that can be deceiving, that can even look very toxic. Like I said in my video comparing twin flame relationships with karmic connections, there are many what we could call negative external similarities between twin flames and even karmic partners. So just for an example, twin flames tend to trigger one another like no other. This is to promote their own shared and individual deep level healing and growth. However, in the moment, this can look like a very toxic dynamic. So oftentimes our friends and family see this dynamic and they tell us we should run. They just have this bad feeling about our twin flame because of the ways they see them triggering us. Often friends and family will respond very well to a soulmate, but they won't respond as well to a twin flame. Another possible reason for this negative response we get from friends and family could be because, like I said in my video on twin flame differences, there are just so many things about your twin flame that will look so drastically different from you. And sometimes, because of these differences, your friends and family may believe that you are too different to make a relationship work, that they are just too different from you, and they can't see that beneath the surface you share the same core, you share the same true core beliefs and values, because they're still hung up on whatever differences you may have on the surface, whether it's an age gap, a difference in religion, a difference in background or financial status. Twin flame secret sign number 4. After meeting your twin flame, you will go through a period of time we call the dark night of the soul, in which so much is triggered, so much is dredged up within you that needs to be healed. And as you do participate in this inner healing, as you do become your most authentic self, you will experience the greatest loss of identity you have ever felt in your entire life. Because after meeting your twin flame and going through this spiritual awakening that they trigger within you, so many things in your life will either no longer make sense to you or no longer be tolerable for you. Things that were never aligned with your authentic self, but because you were rejecting that authentic self, you were able to tolerate them for a long time. This could be things like your career path, your job field, your family dynamics or relationships, current romantic relationships you're still in. This could literally be anything about yourself or your life that just doesn't fit with the person you truly are, your authentic self, your highest purpose, and the person you were destined to be. Twin flame secret sign number 5. Sometimes you wish you couldn't read your twin flame so well. There is an extremely heightened empathy and intuitive bond between twin flames because of the unbreakable energy, the energy that is constantly in motion between them, energy that sometimes comes in the form of thoughts and feelings from your twin flame. Sometimes in your twin flame's presence, you will find yourself reading something about them you almost wish you didn't know. You will be able to tell exactly how they are thinking and feeling, even when it comes to you, and even when it's something you wish you didn't know about or you wish you could ignore. You will know when your twin flame is not being honest with you on the surface, when they are trying to lie to you in some way, and it will make you really uncomfortable because twin flames are attracted to one another the most. They are magnetically pulled to one another when their external form is most in alignment with their internal authentic self, when they are in that authentic space and radiating that authenticity. So when your twin flame is being inauthentic, either when they are trying to present some kind of appearance to others or to you, or they're trying to say something about themselves or their life that you know isn't true, it's going to set up a cognitive dissonance within you. It can even be very irritating because you'll be wondering to yourself and in your mind to them why they aren't just being honest, why they can't just express themselves authentically. Like I said, it is this authenticity that is so magnetic to twin flames. However, many of us, in fact, if you are in separation, both you and your twin flame have internal blocks that are preventing you from fully expressing your true, authentic self on the external. I have created a 7-chakra twin flame healing subliminal designed to help you step into this authentic space, to essentially magnetize your energy for your twin flame by releasing subconscious mind programming, these unconscious walls that are preventing you from truly experiencing and giving unconditional love, from accepting your own worthiness, from stepping into your highest self and magnetically attracting and connecting with your twin flame. To explore more about this twin flame meditation, check the pinned comment or the description box of this video. And as I always say, you can try this meditation or any of the over 100 subliminals I've created completely free for 7 days when you create an account on my website. Sign number 6, a twin flame secret sign no one tells you about. Healing within the twin flame connection isn't linear. It's not a straight line. It is daily ups and downs. And sometimes this can be so frustrating because you can think that something within yourself or within your twin flame has already been healed. But oftentimes the traumas within us, the subconscious reprogramming that we must do upon ourselves and our own minds has to happen over and over again, not just once. We aren't putting a band-aid on a wound within this twin flame connection. What we are doing is healing a pattern within ourselves that often doesn't have to do with our twin flame at all, and our twin flame is doing the same. Often the things that keep twin flames apart aren't actually about their love for one another. That love is always strong and always a given. But oftentimes the reasons that they can't be together are because of the ways they have been programmed by society to not believe in their own love, their own worthiness of unconditional love and connection, or because of the ways they see love relationships and especially unconditional love more generally. And these patterns must be triggered, must be dredged up and healed day by day, continuously, over and over again. I can't remember who this beautiful quote is from. It's something I saw on my Instagram feed once from the Instagram influencer, spiritual creator, You Are Luminous. I absolutely love her content. I would highly recommend following her. And you can follow me as well at Magnetize Yourself. But anyway, the quote was, "The poison doesn't leave all at once. It leaves bit by bit." And this is truly how healing is. It's like this poison within us. And it must be released slowly. You can't simply purge it all from your system within one interaction with your twin flame, within one day, or even within 1 month or year. This healing is a slow process, but overall, you will heal. Your twin flame will heal. There has to be an element of deep trust that you are on the right path, that this healing is happening, even if you're having a bad day with it, even if day to day it can feel as if you're in a negative space or your twin flame is in a negative space. Be gentle with yourself because you are breaking generational curses, so to speak. You are setting new patterns that have been passed down from generation to generation for hundreds or even thousands of years. So be kind to yourself through this healing process. Secret sign number 7, a twin flame sign nobody talks about. Being with your twin flame is more than just this feeling of deep connection, of hitting it off really well, of connecting really well. It's even more than empathy and intuition. Of course, all those things exist, but there is this layer, this secret layer beyond that I feel many people don't talk about, largely because it is so hard to verbalize, to put into words. So I will do my best to describe it here, and hopefully some of you will connect with it. But being in your twin flame's physical presence literally creates this third energy. I've heard this described as you and your twin flame being swept up into the 4th or 5th dimension. And I heard one of you beautiful souls write in the comments that this feeling felt as if in your twin flame's presence, you and your twin flame were living on this planet that was only yours with just the two of you. And that was so eloquent and beautiful. By the way, I do read each and every one of your lovely and inspiring comments. So please do let me know how many of these signs you're experiencing as you're listening. I do try to respond to every comment I possibly can. I know there are getting to be a lot of us, so I don't always get to all the comments, but I do read them all and I will do my best to respond to you. Sign number 8. A twin flame secret sign nobody talks about. Your twin flame can actually change your physical appearance And you may also find that your twin flame's physical appearance can change, even in your presence, even in small ways, instantaneously. One way this appearance change can happen is that your twin flame's eyes can change color. They can either lighten or darken. And you may, in turn, also feel your own eyes lighting up in your twin flame's presence. You may also feel with your twin flame as if there is this aura around you, this aura that causes you to feel more confident and beautiful in your own skin. You may even feel as if, this sounds weird, but you might feel as if you are more attractive in your twin flame's presence because of this energy. This isn't in your mind, it's because this aura that your twin flame is bringing out through this shared energy, in a sense, what they are doing, they are actually amplifying your own aura because of the massive amounts of energy you are receiving from them in their presence. And the brighter and bigger the aura around us, the more physically attractive we actually become to others, because attraction is truly just another word for magnetism. So when we magnetize our energy, our aura in this way, we actually can shift our physical appearance. You also may find over time that appearance changes take place between you and your twin flame. Sometimes these may be the result of things you are inspired to change. You may be inspired to eat different foods or to move your body in different ways, or this may seem to happen with no trigger at all. Twin flames, after meeting, often start to look younger. Even the twin flame that is much older, if there is an age gap, may find themselves looking 10, 20 years younger after meeting their twin flame. Sign number 9, a secret twin flame sign nobody tells you about. Even the so-called chaser gets scared sometimes. The runner-chaser dynamic is so often set up as so black and white. We call one twin flame the runner and one twin flame the chaser. But it's not black and white at all. Like I've said in other videos, this dynamic has a tendency to flip, to change places. And this doesn't just happen in the long term, as in one twin flame is the chaser for a month, and then they are the runner for the next month. This can actually happen very moment to moment, and the shifts may be so subtle that only you can feel them within yourself. Even within a conversation with your twin flame, you may feel yourself chasing, pushing, feeling obsessive in that kind of chaser space. And then all of a sudden, your twin flame says something that triggers you, or you become scared by the intensity of the connection. And again, this can happen in a moment, and you may immediately pull away into that so-called runner mentality. And again, this can happen instantaneously in the moment, and it can shift ever so subtly all the time. And finally, the 10th twin flame secret sign nobody tells you about. Well, maybe people do mention this one pretty often, but your twin flame will teach you unconditional love, not just for them. Sometimes when we talk about the twin flame connection, it gets so externalized. We talk about the feelings you'll have for your twin flame, and in turn, the feelings they'll have for you. But there's this other element, this nuance to this unconditional love our twin flame teaches us. And this is that your twin flame won't just teach you or show you unconditional love for them. They will actually teach you unconditional love for yourself. Through this twin flame connection, you will find that you are able to love the parts of yourself, embrace the parts of yourself that you may have been rejecting for a long time. And this is because your twin flame is so attracted to and brings out that authentic self within you, that they help you to see the ways in which you have been rejecting your authentic self. And along the way, They also teach you how to love those parts of yourself that you may have been told were unlovable, or you may have believed that you had to hide. So guys, I hope this video was interesting for you. Let me know in the comments how many of these secret twin flame signs and stages have you experienced? Do you have any weird or unexpected twin flame signs of your own? I love how through this community we are able to share our individual and often mutual collective experiences on this twin flame path. I hope you had a wonderful holiday if you do celebrate. I am so looking forward to starting this new year with all of you in this community. I can tell already that 2021 is going to be a big year for healing, growth, and expansion for all of us. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.